Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings, Ocean Beach. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Wednesday, November 12th. You'll be interested to know. 44 years ago, today in 1981, Space Shuttle Columbia flew the second flight of the Space Transportation System with 2 astronauts aboard, completing experiments and demonstrating that a reusable orbital vehicle could be turned around for another mission. That achievement marked a major milestone in human spaceflight by proving the viability of repeated access to orbit and inspiring confidence in routine scientific and technological operations from space. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Wednesday at Ocean Beach. This morning it's looking choppy with waves around 2 to 3 feet. Conditions improve slightly to fair by 7, holding through 8. By 11, we see a bump to 3+ feet, but it stays choppy. The wind is sideshore at about 8 miles per hour now, picking up to 16 miles per hour by 1. Best time to ride is at 7 a.m. with the 4-foot outgoing high tide, when the west swell is 1.5 feet at 17 seconds, and the sideshore wind is 7 miles per hour. The first high tide on Wednesday will be 5 feet at 6:15 a.m., followed by a 3-foot low tide just after 11:30. The nearshore buoy in San Francisco Bar reads 58 degrees for the water temperature. Choppy conditions persist Thursday with waves reaching 10 to 12+ feet and strong winds from the south-southeast. Friday sees a shift to cleaner waves, holding steady at 10 to 12 feet, ideal for experienced surfers. Saturday drops to 3 to 6 feet with choppy conditions returning, making it the least favorable day of the period. This morning, it's cloudy and it feels like 58 degrees with 15 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 5, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:49. It looks like we're in for a cloudy day, with rain likely after 10 a.m., and temperatures reaching a high near 63, accompanied by a strong south wind at 15 to 20 miles per hour, gusting up to 30. Tonight, expect showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m. and a low around 57, with a very brisk south-southeast wind at 22 to 26 miles per hour, gusting as high as 44. Looking ahead in the weather. Thursday starts wet with showers and thunderstorms before 7 a.m., then steady rain through mid-morning and lighter showers afterward with a high near 60 and a gusty south wind up to 44 miles per hour. Friday and Saturday trend drier with highs in the high 50s and mostly to partly sunny skies, while Sunday brings a chance of rain after 10 a.m. and muggy nights near 52. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, the Federal Aviation Administration's ordered flight reductions at busy domestic airports increased to 6% on Tuesday and are slated to reach 10% by week's end. Airlines have already canceled about 8,000 flights since Friday when air traffic was first cut by 4%. As of 11 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, San Francisco International Airport had experienced 56 flight cancellations and more than 60 delays, according to FlightAware. Oakland International Airport had seen 13 cancellations and 6 delays. Tuesday also marks the end of the second missed pay period for air traffic controllers, with uncertainty surrounding when they will be paid after the government shutdown ends. President Donald Trump has called for a $10,000 bonus for controllers who have stayed on the job, while suggesting docking pay for those who have not. Now on to sports. NHL officials are set to inspect Milan's Olympic hockey arena next week, amid ongoing concerns about construction progress. Deputy Commissioner Bill Daley expressed, "It continues to be concerning," following a meeting with general managers. Derek King and Dean Matsuzaki will assess the situation as the Olympics are just 90 days away. Daley noted the league receives weekly updates but requires first-hand observations. The International Olympic Committee confirmed the arena is scheduled for completion mid-December, with a new event planned for early January. In other news, NHL executives discussed roster reveal dates and preseason lineup regulations. In local sports, even in the 17th season of Steph Curry's NBA career, the superstar Warriors guard is still notching firsts. In the first quarter of Golden State's game against the Oklahoma City Thunder, Curry committed his first career flagrant foul, according to Sport Radar. He had gone 1,193 career games without committing a flagrant foul. Thunder guard Isaiah Joe attempted a deep three-point shot, and Curry stepped into Joe's shooting path while contesting the shot. Joe landed on Curry's foot on his follow-through, leading to a foul on the floor that was upgraded to a flagrant one foul after review. In top news, the upcoming weather forecast is chilly with a chance of falling iguanas. Due to a potentially record-smashing cold snap, iguanas could fall from trees in parts of Florida. Temperatures in South Florida may dip into the high 30s this week. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission states that iguanas become sluggish below 50 degrees. When temperatures drop into the 30s and 40s, they can freeze, lose their grip, and fall. National Weather Service stations have issued falling iguana advisories, reminding residents that these lizards are usually temporarily immobilized, not dead. As temperatures warm, the iguanas will unthaw and be able to move again. In business news, Visa Incorporated and MasterCard Incorporated have reached a new settlement agreement with a group of merchants, potentially impacting credit card rewards for consumers. The proposed settlement would allow stores to limit their acceptance of rewards cards, which typically incur higher fees. Merchants could choose to accept all cards or just specific categories, including commercial, premium consumer credit, and standard credit cards. This flexibility could lead to merchants blocking premium cards to reduce costs. While analysts suggest this may upset affluent consumers, it could also provide merchants with significant relief. The settlement is pending court approval, aiming to resolve a decades-long lawsuit. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is down 3% to about $103,000. Ethereum is down 4% to just over $3,400. And XRP is down 5% to $2.39. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Google is warning its 2.5 billion Gmail users to enhance their security. While there are claims of a breach, the real advice is to stop using passwords altogether. The issue stems from a breach at Salesforce, where attackers accessed business-related Gmail data, not actual credentials. With this data, phishing attacks have become more sophisticated. Google emphasizes that users should never share their passwords, even with trusted individuals. Instead, users are encouraged to switch to passkeys or two-factor authentication for better security. Staying vigilant is key, as breaches can compromise accounts indirectly. And in entertainment news, DC Studios is tapping the creators of American Vandal for a new television spin-off featuring Jimmy Olsen. The show will be led by Skylar Gisondo, who reprises his role as Daily Planet photographer Jimmy Olsen, with the first season focusing on Gorilla Grodd. Dan Peralt and Tony Yacenda will write, executive produce, and showrun this Superman movie spinoff. The series will center on Olsen and other Daily Planet reporters, tackling cases involving super-powered villains. Gorilla Grodd, a super-intelligent evil ape, is a key antagonist for The Flash, first appearing in comics in 1959. Ben and Peter Safran will executive produce, while Galen Vaisman oversees for DC. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American author and motivational speaker, Zig Ziglar. And he said, "Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings, Ocean Beach.